Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the driveway. This time it's a little different. We've got a Saturday morning driveway series crit. They're trying out a summer series Saturday mornings to try and beat the heat. So this is the first of three. And we're doing the Shop House loop, which is like the speed loop, but a little bit extended. Breakaways generally don't form on this loop, or they form but they don't stick. And I know that, but I still race like a bit of an idiot, chasing things down. So you see two of the two crux riders roll off the front together and are cruising. This is a fast course. I think we average like 27 miles an hour or so for about 45 minutes. And they've got a little gap, but it does seem like they're not working too hard. My heart rate, 142, 143. So mid zone 2. Nothing crazy with what we're doing on this first lap. This is the men's Cat 3-4 race. This one started at 7:50 in the morning. To some people's dismay, I liked it just because I wake up early. It's also really cool because I just moved back down to Austin from Dallas, and a bunch of my Dallas homies came down to race. A bunch of the Pegasus dudes were down here, as well as Austin on Paragon, and a couple of United guys. So get on the front to pull these guys back, not putting out a ton of effort here, doing tempo to threshold type power to catch up to them. We just finished the first lap, but figured I'd at least show you guys going up the corkscrew and catching these two dudes before we jump ahead.
What's up, boys?
Now, even though this course doesn't really let breakaways happen, it doesn't stop people from trying. So you see attacks going here and there, some surges in speed, but nothing really sticks. My buddy Austin, who soloed the Friday night to victory at Tulsa Tough in the men's 3 field, goes for an attack right here and goes for an attack a few times. He keeps trying, but I told him before the race, breakaways won't stick. He was determined to prove me wrong. He stayed away once for 2 or 3 laps, but ended up getting brought back. Right here, we're going around the back corner, and Phil is on the inside. There's a bit of a misunderstanding between us. He thought I was being too aggressive, trying to come in on him. I thought he was trying to come out on me, but we talked afterwards. It was cool, just a bit of a misunderstanding there. Austin going for yet another attack right here. Surge going after trying to chase him down, but my heart rate never really got like too high in this race. I mean, I've averaged 190 for a full driveway before, and I think I barely touched that in the sprint. I tell my buddy James in the A&M kit right here that I'm going on the inside. I roll through onto the front, and like I said, I raced dumb and I start chasing down. Anytime you can see my thumbs in the corners of the screen, that's when I'm getting in a relatively aero position to go for a chase. I don't chase completely. I don't close this gap completely down on my own. You can see people rolling through. I give them little words of encouragement as they do. But I mean, this just goes to show how hard it is to maintain a break on this course, because even if the chase isn't super cohesive, like you see right now, people attacking out instead of rolling smoothly to get on it, it still gets brought back. We're rolling up the corkscrew. That little group that just attacked out and got a gap on me is away. So I'm chasing it down. As soon as I start getting close to it, people start again attacking out of the group to get on. But it gets brought back altogether before too long. So everyone is back together here except for the lone rider off the front, which I think is Austin. You can see him right on the corkscrew ahead of us, but half a lap later, we're closing in on a catch. And this is a preem lap. I didn't remember it until kind of the last second on the lap, but I was in a pretty perfect spot for it. I don't see anyone really going for it except for David on the front, so I decided to come around and nip him at the line. Ended up getting a massage preem and some sauna, cold plunge, and other recovery type events at the Generator Athlete Lab. So I'm excited to take advantage of that. There's one rule that the announcers say at the beginning of each driveway, and that's to stay off the paint. And there was a lot of people riding on the paint in this race. This guy in particular, that was the second lap in a row that he took the paint, and that time he actually hit the grass. So I called him out. Violet Crown dude beside me backed me up, and he did say that it was a dumb move, and I didn't see him on the paint again. So he learned. This kid didn't. He rolls up not just the paint, but the rumble strip, drops a bottle. I voice some more annoyance. This is the last lap. So we're rolling around, and we're about to get onto the downhill. This chicane, you can almost straight line it if the group is lined out, so that's what I try and do. Hop on this Abel's guy's wheel because Ellis has told me that they've kind of been sweeping up at driveway lately, and I don't know them very well, but if Ellis tells me they're a good wheel to follow, then I decide I should probably follow them. As we're rounding the back corner, I feel like I'm in pretty good position. Like I said, driveway position doesn't matter nearly as much as a lot of other crits because it's so wide open. But it can box you out a little bit, especially as you'll see in just a second. Speed differential starts coming up. We're cruising along, and I'm following this Abel's dude's wheel. Fortunately, this VC guy comes right in on me, and I've got to get off the wheel. I've got to back out a little bit before I can find my way around, and that does lose me a lot of momentum. So here I am on Sam's wheel from Faction. Start to come out, come around on the outside, get pushed a little wide, but that's all right, and come through the line for 5th. Not too bad. Obviously not a podium and not a win, which is what I'd like to get, but a decent result. Got a preem, and did all right in the pro race afterwards. So a really fun race. Appreciate you guys checking it out, and we'll see you guys next time.